Hello, Professor and everyone. I'm Hw9 Q1. I'm here to finish the video question in homework 9. There are two sub-questions. Let's get started from the first one. In first question, we had know the Wt is the probability process with the expected value of Wt is equals to 0, and we had know the autocorrelated value of W about T1 and T2, and we defined the other variable Yt, which is defined by Wt, and the question asked us to find the expected value of Yt and the auto correlation of Rt, and to defined is Yt the wide sense stationary process. Well, actually, since we had know the definition about Yt about Wt, it is very easy for us to calculate the expected value of Yt, which since Yt is equals to Wt minus Wt minus 1, so the expected value of this value is also equals to 0. It is very obviously. And when we talk about the autocorrelation value, we can just put the formula in the put the formula of the Yt into the calculation, just like this formula. There are two sub situations. The first one is when T2 is smaller than T1 and T2 is also smaller to T1 minus 1. The autocorrelation value of Y in T1 and T2 is equals to this part. Since we had know how to calculate the autocorrelation value of W, we just put the definition of Yt, change it to Wt. We can easily get this formula, and the value of this sub part is equals to 0. And the second situation is when T2 is smaller than T1, but T2 plus 1 is larger than T1. In this sub situation, the autocorrelation value about Y in T1 and T2 is equals to this formula. And when we get these two parts together, we can have this formula. It is very obvious for us to understand that since the expected value of Yt is equals to 0, and the correlated value of Yt is symmetric, so Yt is a wide sense stationary process. It is very obviously, and the key process in this question is asked us to change the formula from one variable to another variable, so the all calculation is very easy for us to process.